In this video, I will be taking a look at 4 exchange tokens which I do believe have a solid use case and will be great investments to hold. We'll have a look at the fundamentals and then do some price analysis and have a look at some potential areas that you could invest. So first up, please make sure you do hit that like button, that you are subscribed to my channel, and let's crack on. Hello and welcome to Operation Crypto. We will start off on CoinMarketCap and then we'll run over some of the key stats of each individual asset and do some price analysis along the way. I'm going to look at 4 different assets which are, you could call exchange or utility tokens, where by holding them you do get perks on that specific exchange or platform. So we will start off with the king, which is Binance Coin BNB. We do know this has been absolutely flying recently. If we just look at the all-time highs, we did it $637. I think last year we was at around $40, $30 or something like that. So it has made some massive moves over the course of this the last 6 months really. If you just look at maximum supply is 170 million. Currently in circulation it's 91% of that circulation. Obviously, if you're going to buy it, the best place is Binance. So by holding this asset, basically, if you hold it on your Binance exchange, if you are using it, you do get a reduction in fees for holding Binance. I think if you hold something like, initially it was 500, I'm not sure if that's the same amount, but you was entitled to earn up to 50% reduction in fees. I mean, it is good. So if you hold a certain amount and you are trading, you can use the BNB instead of the actual asset itself. So for example, if you're trading BTC to USDT, rather than using a BTC as the fee, you could use BNB, and it's something like 25% cheaper. So it does work out if you're big into trading, and if you're looking to hold this asset, then it's going to definitely save you money. Also knowing that Binance itself, if we just take a look at the volume that's going through Binance at a minute, it is absolutely massive. Currently, we have $135 billion worth of volume per 24 hours going through Binance. That's absolutely massive. Pretty much 2 million BTC per day getting traded through Binance. So as more people are using Binance, the utility token BNB will just keep growing and growing. So what I want to do is just have a look at the asset itself. Where's BNB? So we'll have a look at the USDT pair, and then we'll have a look at the BTC pairing too, because I know some people do trade in Satoshi. Let's just go to that previous TA. I was looking for 618 retracement level before I bought in. I managed to buy some there, and look at that, we'll be on a massive move. So that just shows that the golden ratio of a 618 fib is king. So this red line is the all-time high. This is the daily time frame. If you're looking at the RSI, it's currently overbought, but it's nothing to worry about that. When it is in price discovery, you want that red line, the RSI to stay above the red line and stay up there. The MACD currently looking very bullish. We had a bullish cross on the 30th of March, and then we've been pumping. So let's just drop down to 4-hour time frame. This is where I want to pretty much have a look at some investment opportunities. And really, I mean, you really should start from bottom. Let's go back to the daily. Let's have a look at this first. Let's put the Fibonacci on from the bottom and move to the top. And this usually just gives us some key levels we could target. So that is the entire move. You can see we hit a top, we retraced. We've hit a top. We may be getting a retracement here. So we are looking like we're coming down to a 236 level. But if I'm ever looking to invest, I usually do target the 382 level or the 618 level. In my opinion, I think they are a little bit too low unless we do get a major market shakeout. So we're going to have to go into the lower time frame. So go into a 4-hour, just remove that fib. That is the initial buy zone there. But if we look at this move here, so we hit the top, we retraced, and then this is the current move from here. So what I'm expecting is either a 50% or a 60% retracement. We have done that, so the buy zone might have been taken. But if you're looking for a buy zone, I would place some orders at 545 USDT. So that is the dollar pair there. We may potentially come down to this level at 492. I think $500 may act as some natural support. So that is a couple of buy zones there. I'm not going to give any targets because I do think it's still quite early to give targets. But if we just take a look at a BTC chart, There we go. Same scenario here. If you're just looking for a buy zone on that, you're pretty much looking at that 618 level. So we have done that level. BTC has been going on a good run the last couple of days. So that is your buy zone there. 86,000 Satoshi. So that is your buy zone there if you are looking to buy some BNB. So the next one is SWISSBORG, which is ticker CHSB. Some of you may have heard of it, some of you may have not. I've started using it over the course of the last 2 months. Basically, I'm using it for earning yield rewards, and I'm planning to pretty much stack as much USDC in this platform, which is it's an app, as I can, because we'll have a look at the percentage you can earn soon. But the percentage is around between 10 and 20% depending which option you choose for. But it is paid out daily. Your funds are not locked for more than 24 hours. You can unstake at any point and you earn your rewards every single morning. So that is massive. Earning those daily rewards. It is compounded instantly, but you can remove those at some stage if you want. Also, what a feature that's coming soon is that SWISSBORG will have private keys to their wallets. So that is a massive thing these days. You do want to have access to your own crypto. So let's just take a look at the website. As you can see, you can earn up to 18% on ETH and 37% on USDC. That is only currently with the, if we just look at premium memberships here, that is currently with the Genesis Premium. That is coming to an end soon, and then this is what takes over. So currently you do need 50,000 CHSB to be a premium membership, which is quite a lot considering that one CHSB is around $1, so that's 50k. That will be gone soon, and what is coming is this. 2,000 CHSB, which is quite affordable for many people at its current rate, $2,000. From that, you'll be able to earn 1.5 times the yield, which is currently available on the app. So that is quite big. I think on USDC, currently it's around 18-19%. And imagine that in a bear market, you want a passive income. If you could hold 20-30 grand in there, and even more than that if you can, earning that 20-30% per year is massive, and that is a good way for passive income. So personally, I have actually bought 20,000 CHSB. I am staking them, so I'm just waiting for this to come on board, and then I can earn that extra yield. So if we just take a look at the charts, and we'll just have a look, see if we can have a look at some investment prices. Have I got it on here? I have not, so let's just have a quick search. CHSB. We will use the dollar chart. So let's have a look at this one. There we go. So, as you can see, we've had quite a significant rise recently. We jumped all the way up to $1.56, and we are on a downward spiral. Nothing to worry about though, because we will be able to get in some cheap orders. Currently, if you just take the entire move from the bottom to the top, we are on the way down to a 618 level. So I personally, if you're looking to invest, I would look at placing some orders at 77 cents and even at this level here. I think we are undervalued, and I do think that if you can pick them up anything under $1, considering being up to 162, is a good level to buy. So I like to say, looking to buy around these levels, and the more people that pretty much find out about this 2,000 CHSB soon, will start buying this up, because earning that yield rewards in a bear market is absolutely massive, and that's what we should be planning on doing now. Currently, all our assets are absolutely flying, and we're loving the gains, but remember, this is a long-term play, and you need to pretty much educate yourself and put some motions into practice for when the bear market does eventually land. Next, we have PLUTON, which is ticker PLU. This is the native asset of the Plutus network, which is also a direct debit card. You can use it as a basic day-to-day spending card. There's a few cards out there. I've used quite a few in the past. I've used Revolut, I've used Crypto.com, I've used Wirex. Personally, this one is the most user-friendly. There's not a ton of options. You can't buy loads of crypto like you can on Crypto.com. You can't stake stuff, but it's just a good way of earning a passive income with rewards. You can earn up to 3% on all transactions through using your card. So I do think that it is worth happening. I mean, currently it's worth $10 per token. It is an ERC20 token. Very small supply, only 20 million. And 852, I think that's a bit higher actually. I think it's double that, about 1.6 million are in circulation. All-time high, has been quite up to a significant amount, $55. So now I personally think that we are quite undervalued, and as long as the project is still working, by the way, they've been around since 2015, I really think it's definitely worth having. Earning those rewards while the asset is cheap, because obviously you earn rewards in Pluton. That amount, once the projects just start to develop and grow, then once the price goes up, your rewards will be worth a fair bit. I think I've earned something like, I don't know, 12 Pluton, so that's around 120 bucks. Just for pretty much spending, so it's definitely worth doing it. One key point to note is that once the rewards are landing in your account, you have to wait 45 days before you can withdraw them, but that's nothing to worry about. Just keep getting those rewards and just stacking them until the pretty much the bear market comes when you can sell. But things are okay with his asset. I do like it. Markets, if you're looking to get hold of some, it is on Bitfinex, KuCoin, Uniswap, and some other big exchanges there, but it is fairly easy to get hold of. I would personally do it on KuCoin if you can, because the fees aren't as bad as Uniswap. So let's just have a quick look at a price here if you're looking to get an entry. So what's going on here? This is a daily time frame. Let's just analyze this move here from the bottom to the top. We have come down and we've used this 618 level multiple times. For 618, the golden ratio 1 2 3 4 5, about 8-9 wicks within around that 618 level, and we're starting to push on now. Still, if you're looking to invest, then I think this $8.50 level could be a nice level to potentially buy. We've wicked down there a lot, so you might get it, but in my opinion, anything sub $10 is a decent buy. And if you're just looking at BTC pairing, if you want to have a look at this in Satoshis, 618 level again, that is the area to buy at. You could call that 15,400 Satoshis. I think that's a good level. We're in and around there now. May potentially get a wick down to that 786 level at 13,500 sats if BTC does go on a run. But we do know that there's not much of this in circulation, so it can be quite volatile. So you may get some orders filled down at these levels. But that is Pluton. The final one we will take a look at is quite a big one. We all know about Uniswap. Personally, I do not hold any of this, but I definitely think there is some money to be made. Currently, the Uniswap V2 is getting around $1 billion per 24 hours. And the fees on the Ethereum network are still massive. I think eventually, once Ethereum does sort the fees out, it will be a lot more user-friendly. Because currently, if you're looking to trade an asset, the fees, you're talking anywhere up to $100 per transaction, when in reality it should be less than $1. So once that is sorted out, I think Uniswap volume will increase, and then that inevitably will give a utility token a better way to push up. I think it will start to look good. It will be more attractive, and the dexes are on the rise. We've got this, we've got 1inch, we've got Pancake Swap. There's some good ones out there, but currently the fees are hampering them. Uniswap, they did do an airdrop. I actually got the airdrop. I think it was around 400 uni. Imagine keeping that now. I think I sold it about $6. It then dumped to $1. I never bought back in, just solely just due to the fees, but it would have been a nice hold, but not to worry about. But personally, I think it's going to be a good hold for the future if we can get in with and around these prices. If we just take a look at the charts, Uniswap. Let's have a look at tether pair on Binance. We'll look at one, yeah. So drop right into that one. So that was the rise. I sold then. I remember getting the airdrop and I thought, Jesus Christ, I think I made about $2,500 out of that for nothing. And then it dumped and I thought, oh, you've done really well there, Andy. And then boom, look at that. But not to worry about, we can't get in them all, so I'm not too worried about that really. And what I want to do though is have a look at some potential buy zones if the market does allow, and if you're looking to get into this. If you're looking at a MACD on the 4 hour, we've just got a bearish cross and a tick down on the histogram. And the RSI was overbought, so it is looking like it's coming down, so you may fill some orders. If you just put a Fibonacci on the entire move, we have worked down a few times to a 50% level. I think that is the area to buy at $33. and if you're lucky, you might get some orders filled down at $31. So if you're looking to buy Uniswap, in my opinion, I think it will be a good solid asset of the future. It's definitely got $100 in it, as long as Ethereum sorts its shit out, because it's been an absolute joke recently, them fees. It's probably coming up to around, when did it start being really bad? What, around August last year, when we had that rise of DeFi, and ever since then it's been absolutely battered. And looking to pay fees on transactions at around $60, $70, $100 are ridiculous. So Ethereum 2.0 needs to get its move on, and then that will help the dexes. I think it will massively help them. So that is 4 assets which I believe are probably the best exchange or utility tokens out there. I'm using 3 of them. I'm using BNB, I'm using SWISSBORG, and I'm also using PLUTON. I'm not using Uni, but I do think it's a good buy. Some people are not big fans of Uniswap, but that is just solely down to the Ethereum fees. If those fees were a lot less, then it would be a lot used a lot more. So that's going to do it for today's video. If you are not subscribed already, please make sure you do so. Smash that like button, and I'll catch you next time.